Hi, this is a review lesson from what you learned today during math, and I'm hoping this will help you to finish page 1 and 2 in your math workbook. If you picked it up today, it says Lesson 1, Problem Set 4.1, and Lesson 1, Problem Set 4.1, page 2 and 3. Okay, that's also listed in Schoology if you need to go back. So what I want to talk to you about is the concept of 10 times. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's pretty confusing. So we're going to talk through it slowly, just like we did in class today, and we're going to practice it. So the first thing you need to understand is the place value chart. So I think you learned place value pretty young, right? We're going to start slow and move along according to how your level is. But I do want to go over some terms and things that will be important no matter what level you're at. So we have the ones, we have the tens, we have the hundreds, and we have the thousands. Now, fourth graders will be responsible for going beyond that, but right now we're good right here. Okay? So you're going to see words like discs, like you see right here, discs. Discs just means circles, okay? And then the word bundling is another term. Bundling just means put a ring around it or circle it, just like this. They're bundling numbers. So those are important for you to know. So like if you look here, and not on the paper yet, we're looking to answer things like if you have 10 ones like this is 10 ones, but how many tens does it take to make a 10? How many tens does it take to make a 10? That sounds kind of funny, but they're talking about this. We're going to bundle these tens and move them over to make 1 10, right? So that is the English language number system. We use a base 10 number system. We only have 10 digits, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but they're used all different ways in math. So now we have, what if I have 10 tens? What do you think? I think you're going to get the picture here. We bundle those tens and bring them over to 100, okay? So now we're going to look at some math, and please don't get too wrapped up in the wording because the wording is definitely a challenge. Believe me, it's a challenge for me. So we're going to hang in there. So if you see an assignment something like this, it says label the place value charts, fill in the blanks to make the following statements true. Draw discs in the place value chart to show how you got your answer. Use arrows and show any bundling, okay? So 10 times 3, you guys might know that pretty easy. 10 times 3 ones, though, makes it a little confusing, even though it means the same thing. 10 times 3 ones equals 30 ones. Because if we have 10, we have, again, we'll just do tens and ones. If we have, it's saying 10 times 3 ones. So that means we would do this 10 times. And I'm not going to do it quite 10 because I want to make this a short lesson. But basically, you can see in the picture what this student did. They bundled their ones and moved them over to 10. So you have your 3 tens. Look at the next one. 10 times 2 tens equals 20 because 10 times 2 is just 20. But you need to show it. If we have 2 20 tens, we bundle it, it's going to 200. I'm hoping this will help you recall what we did in class. So let's go down to the questions because that's where it gets complicated. Complete the following statements using the knowledge of place value. So you should be practicing this. We practiced in class and practice in your workbook. There are practice things for you to do. Start with page 1. Number 2, A. 10 times as many as 110. 10 times as many as 110. So again, 10 times as many as 110. These are my tens. If I have 10 times as many as 110, here's 110, but I have 10 times as many. 10 times as many as 110 is how many tens? 10. Confusing, I know, but more practice, it gets easier, I promise. 10 times as many as blank tens is 30. So we know that this would be 3 times as many would be 30, okay? And we know that if we did that 3 times, we would bundle and move to the next section, which is hundreds, okay? That's how they're getting those answers. So if you read through these and really think about that terminology, 10 times, you're going to use the word 10 times a lot, okay? So letter C, 10 times, because that's the phrase. Notice it's everywhere. 10 times as many, 10 times as many. Usually there's a pattern in those workbooks. 10 times as many. So I want you to try to do page 1 and page 2 in your workbook. Hopefully this helped. If you have questions, we'll do them tomorrow in your small group or during your small group today, depending on when you watch this.